What a great time of year to live in Tampa Bay for sports. We just had the Firestone Grand Prix of St. Pete, the Valspar Championship. Bolts hoping to finish the regular season strong and make the playoffs as they draw near the end of their season. But of course, there's spring training.
Baseball fans around the country descend on the area to root for their teams. And for those of us who live here, we get to see some matchups that will mirror the season any day we want to venture out to the ballpark.
How can we not take advantage of Steinbrenner Field right across the street from our studio? So we headed out there one afternoon when the Yankees hosted the Rays. Take a look.
Well, they let me out of the studio and across the street to Steinbrenner Field, where we are enjoying spring training, or at least going to spend some time with some fans enjoying spring training. The time-honored tradition in Florida where everybody gets a glimpse of their team before the season starts. So whether you're a Yankees fan, come here, or a Rays fan, well, today's game, Rays versus Yankees, same thing that we're going to see for the Rays home opener. So we headed inside the field to see what fans are thinking or looking forward to most by checking out the sights and sounds of spring training. How do you think the Rays are going to be all season?
By hitting the ball.
Say, this guy, I think he's got a sports analyst job in his future right there.
They're going to do really good because they have a lot of good players.
Hopefully at least 85 wins.
85 wins. I like it. We'll take that to the bank.
I think the Yankees will win.
They're going to be great. They're going to crush the Yankees.
Crush the Yankees today. Who's your favorite player for the Rays?
Kiermaier.
Who's your favorite player?
I like Evan Longoria.
I was gonna say, I think we've got a jersey. Can I see the back of your jersey? Here we go. Longoria, very nice.
My favorite is Steven Souza Jr. Ever since I read about what he did 2 off seasons ago, went up the garbage mountain in Manila and saved a little kid's life with a hole in his head and put him in the hospital for 2 weeks. So who else? What other MLB players going to be climbing garbage mountains?
My favorite part about spring training is I play baseball, and I just like get back in the fever of baseball. And for the Rays, you know, they're looking pretty good this year. They added a lot of free agents that could help them take a push to the playoffs.
You talk about the annual pilgrimage, Valspar Championship, and also a spring game. How many years have you been doing it, and why is it so special?
Three, and it gets us out of Nebraska for a while, and it's warm.
But you say you're not even a Rays or a Yankees fan. What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm a baseball fan, and I suppose if I was going to root for an American League team, it would be the Rays. Sorry, Yankee fans, but that's just the way it is. But just a baseball fan. I love spring training, and if I can go see a Yankees-Rays game down here, awesome. It's just the fact that, I mean, you can get access to the players. The players are really accessible. You can watch them run around, working out, signing the autographs. They're more fan-friendly than they are at the regular, you know, at the major league parks and stuff. Here, it's what, is it noon? We're drinking beer. Yeah, hey, it's a good time.
You're the one that's got the Rays stuff on. What are you excited about this season?
Well, it's just like last year, a lot of new players, new faces, and I hope it all gels together.
You're now calling Tampa Bay home, moving from New York. How nice is it to be able to have your favorite team in your new home?
Beautiful. My first spring training that I'm watching. So we have watched the real games back in New York, but this is an experience. I really miss Jeter.
Well, we see Jeter often here in Tampa Bay because he calls it home here.
Yes, he does.
You might run into him at a restaurant. I've actually done that before.
I hope so.
But those games up in New York sometimes didn't guarantee the sun and the warm temperatures.
Right, exactly. We're much better off here.
Any chance that you'll also root for Tampa Bay a little bit when they're not playing the Yankees?
Absolutely.
That's what we like to hear. Some of the Rays broadcasters have said this could be a sleeper season for the Rays. Do you agree with that? And if so, why?
I don't know, and I hope so.
I think we all hope so, right? Think the Rays are going to have some secret weapons this season?
Possibly. Wilson Ramos is pretty good, so there's a possibility.
These kids know their stuff. Very impressive, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sunday, April 2nd will be here before we know it. Rays opening day. And like we said in the story, it's another matchup between the Rays and the Yankees, which, let's be honest, always a fan favorite. We'll stay right there. The Blend returns in a moment.